irock-tv, we have a very special guest with us. It's a man with a lot of courage, with a lot of willpower to help the people from Haiti. His name is Guy Melton, senior pastor and founder of Oasis Church. And you guys are gonna hear his incredible story, but welcome once again here to irock-tv.
Thank you, Gabby. It's great to be on iRock tonight.
Yes. And Guy, you gotta tell us the story of how you started riding a bike from South Florida all the way to New York to help the people from Haiti.
It actually started a year before the earthquake that happened. And I was just sitting one night watching my favorite documentary show, Nightline, on one of the networks. And they had a documentary how a newsman went from New York City to Haiti in one day and literally bought 3 Haitian children and brought them back, well, set it up to bring them back to the United States for as little as $150 to $300 a child. It broke my heart because, of course, in the South Florida community, we have so many Haitians, and we have Haitians in our own church. And to think that that's going on in our country, but I just thought, this is too huge. I can't even imagine what could I do. And so for about a year, I just basically prayed about it, and I talked to some of the Haitian friends that I know, and I really couldn't come to grips with anything. And I was reading a book with some guys called Radical, and at the very end of the book, it asked us, what are we going to do in our lives that's radical? And so I took some time thinking about that and pondering it. And it actually happened where I was flying out of New York City from visiting my family one night, and 35,000 feet in the air, it was as if God spoke to me and said, I want you to raise money for Haiti by riding a bicycle. And I want you to do it for what it would be riding from Miami to New York would be the same as going to Haiti and back, 1,500 miles. And so that's where it started.
Now, you had a very interesting journey on your bike from Haiti that started in April, right?
May 1st.
In May 1st, and all the way through?
May 27th. It was 27 days, and 3 of those days I took off and rested. So 24 days of riding.
Now, it's so incredible just to hear the story of Guy, how he started this, but he raised over $100,000 for this cause in short period amount of time.
Well, it actually started out 10,000 because I thought 10,000 would be more than I could ever raise. And then it went to 50. And by the time we left May 1st, it ended up being 100, and now it's $130-something thousand. And every penny goes directly to Haiti and to the children and orphanage, medical things, all the different things, straight to the people. It doesn't get lost in a bureaucracy.
I know, and I heard that you have or had a heart condition, and you still did this journey.
Well, I do. I have a stent in my heart, and they say it's a heart condition. And honestly, when I first got that, I'd never been sick in my life. And so I remember laying there in the bed for the first couple of days thinking, will I ever run again? Will I ever do anything physical again? And then less than a year later, I was on a bike to New York City with my doctor's blessings.
And Guy, you mentioned how God spoke to you in different places of your journey. Now we are here to present your book, the book that you wrote. How did he spoke to you to tell you, do this?
Well, interesting enough, I had always said I'll never write a book. I'm not an author, and didn't intend to write a book. But throughout the journey, God had been teaching me so many lessons that on day 20, it was a unique day. It was the only day out of the 27 days that I forgot my earbuds, which I listened to music all day to pass the time. And so we found this little road going in Northern Virginia that was called Seaside Road. So we said, this will be a great road to ride all day because it's next to the ocean. Well, what turned out is we rode 50 miles that day, and it was nothing but corn and wheat fields and rural farmland, and we only saw the ocean once. But throughout that day with no earbuds, it was like God kept speaking to me. And one of the things was, you need to share the lessons that you've learned. And it was as if he was saying, you got to write this book. And so it was in the middle of the day, we stopped just to have some water and some chips. And as we came to the top of the hill, out in the middle of this cornfield, I looked over, and there was a little sliver of ocean that I saw, and it was the only water and ocean we saw in 50 miles that day. But here's the incredible thing. Next to that was 3 crosses out in the middle of a cornfield. Nothing else around, just 3 crosses. And it was as if God said, write the book. And so I have written the book. The reason of the book, and I told God this when I was wrestling with Him, is the only way I'll write is if we can raise another $100,000 for Haiti. So every penny from the book will go to the orphans and the children and the families of Haiti that we're partnering with.
Amazing. And tell us how this book is not going to be for sale.
I am going to give people that give to the children and the families of Haiti, I'm going to give them the book as my gift to them. If they give to the people of Haiti. Because I believe as you give a gift to the people of Haiti, you will see a life changed. And when I give you the book as a gift to you, I hope to see your life changed because God changed my life through the book and the lessons I've learned. So it's not for sale. No one can buy it. There's no amount of money. But if you go to visitoasis.org, we have a link right there to where you can find out how you can give to Haiti. And you can give, and when you pledge to give, you don't even have to give it then. You just pledge it, and we'll send you the book. And then you give it anytime between now and the end of April of 2013.
Guy, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Check out the website, which is
visitoasis.org.
Okay, so you guys can know all the information. Go there, pledge, help the people from Haiti, and help this man that's doing an incredible job. Thank you so much, Guy.
Thank you so much, Gabby. It's been a pleasure to be with you today.
All right, irock-tv. See you next time.